Join us as we dive into the emotional and untold stories from the WWE Universe. In today's video, we'll talk about the heartbreaking losses of legendary wrestlers who left us far too soon. We'll explore the causes behind their untimely deaths, from serious health issues to tragic and shocking events, and how these losses left a deep impact on the wrestling world. And that's not all. We also have some very sad news about Jake the Snake Roberts. Stay tuned and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hector Garza, born on November 25th, 1974, in Monterrey, Mexico, was a highly skilled professional wrestler who left a lasting mark on the world of lucha libre and global wrestling. With a family deeply rooted in the sport, including his father, Jose Garza, and his uncle, Arturo Garza, both of whom were involved in wrestling, Hector was destined to become a star. His natural athleticism, charisma, and in-ring talent set him apart, quickly earning him recognition both in Mexico and abroad. Garza's wrestling journey began in Mexico's prestigious Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, CMLL, where he became known for his unique blend of high-flying moves and technical wrestling expertise. His tenure with CMLL was marked by multiple championship victories, including the CMLL World Tag Team Championship and the Mexican National Welterweight Championship, further solidifying his place as one of the most accomplished wrestlers of his time. Despite his success in the ring, Garza's life was not without personal struggles. He faced numerous health challenges, including issues related to his weight, and his life was tragically cut short when he passed away from lung cancer on December 26, 2013, at the age of 38. His death was a great loss to the wrestling community, and it left a profound impact on his family, especially his son, Garza Jr., who would later follow in his father's footsteps and continue his legacy. Hector Garza's influence endures in the wrestling world. Remembered for his groundbreaking contributions, thrilling matches, and the deep respect he earned from both fans and fellow wrestlers. His son's continued success ensures that Garza's impact on the lucha libre community remains strong, keeping his name alive for future generations of wrestlers and fans alike. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, born on February 8, 1955, in Tampa, Florida, became a cornerstone of professional wrestling. Celebrated for his immense strength, compelling charisma, and pivotal role in the iconic Hart Foundation tag team alongside his brother-in-law, Bret the Hitman Hart. Neidhart entered the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, in the early 1980s, quickly establishing himself as a dominant force with his raw power and tough guy persona, further highlighted by his distinctive handlebar mustache. As a member of the Hart Foundation, he played a key role in winning multiple WWF Tag Team Championships, contributing to the team's reputation as one of the most successful and influential tag teams in wrestling history. Neidhart's combination of power and agility made him a standout performer, admired by fans for his dynamic in-ring style and his ability to elevate his team's presence in the ring. Despite his professional triumphs, Neidhart's personal life was marked by numerous challenges. He battled substance abuse issues and faced the long-term physical consequences of his wrestling career, enduring injuries, particularly to his back and knees, which were common afflictions for wrestlers of that era. Yet his resilience allowed him to continue performing at a high level, even as his body suffered from the grueling demands of the sport. Tragically, Neidhart passed away on August 13, 2018, at the age of 63, following a fatal head injury sustained from a fall at his home in Florida, which resulted in a brain hemorrhage. His untimely death sent shockwaves through the wrestling world, deeply affecting his family, particularly his daughter, WWE superstar Natalya, and his fellow wrestlers. Neidhart's legacy endures through his accomplishments with the Hart Foundation and his lasting influence on the evolution of tag team wrestling, continuing to inspire future generations of wrestlers and fans alike. Joan Marie Laurer, better known by her ring name, China, was born on December 27, 1969, in Rochester, New York, and became one of the most influential figures in the world of professional wrestling. Renowned for her remarkable physique and strength, she earned the nickname the Ninth Wonder of the World and was a pioneer in breaking gender barriers within the traditionally male-dominated wrestling industry. After beginning her career in bodybuilding, China transitioned to professional wrestling, making her WWF debut in 1997. Her striking appearance and athletic abilities quickly made her one of the most recognizable figures in the sport. China achieved several groundbreaking feats during her career, most notably becoming the first woman to participate in the Royal Rumble match. She also made history by winning the WWF Intercontinental Championship, marking her as the first and only woman to hold the prestigious title. Her involvement in major storylines, including notable rivalries with wrestlers like Triple H and Chris Jericho, further solidified her iconic status within the wrestling world. On April 20th, 2016, China passed away at the age of 46 due to an accidental medication overdose. Her untimely death drew attention to the risks associated with prescription drug abuse, a concern for many former athletes. China's passing left a significant impact on both her family and the wrestling community, where she had made lasting contributions. In recognition of her achievements, she was posthumously inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2019, a testament to her legacy as one of the most influential wrestlers in history. China's story continues to inspire discussions on empowerment, mental health, and the challenges faced by athletes. Dusty Rhodes, born Virgil Riley Runnels Jr. on October 12, 1945, in Austin, Texas, was a central figure in professional wrestling and remains one of the most influential personalities in the sport's history. Widely known by his ring moniker, The American Dream, Rhodes was revered for his blue-collar persona, which resonated with a broad audience, and his charismatic, down-to-earth character that captured the hearts of fans worldwide. His ability to deliver powerful, engaging promos made him a standout during his peak years in the 1970s and 1980s, a time when professional wrestling was becoming more mainstream. His authentic portrayal of an everyman figure helped shape wrestling's cultural impact and brought it closer to a wide demographic. Rhodes's wrestling career, which spanned more than 30 years, was marked by numerous championship victories, including 3 reigns as the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He gained widespread recognition for his memorable feuds with other wrestling icons, such as Ric Flair and Tully Blanchard. His rivalry with Flair, in particular, became legendary, setting the stage for numerous high-profile matches in both the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. In addition to his success in the NWA and WCW, Rhodes also made notable contributions to the WWF, now WWE, where his unique character stood out in contrast to other more traditional wrestlers. Beyond his wrestling achievements, Rhodes was a respected trainer, passing on his wealth of knowledge to the next generation of talent. He mentored numerous future stars, including his own son, Goldust, and other prominent wrestlers in WWE's developmental territories. Dusty Rhodes passed away on June 11th, 2015 at 69 due to kidney failure. His death was a profound loss to the wrestling community, as he had remained active in the industry, particularly at the WWE Performance Center. Shad Gaspard, born on January 13, 1981 in Brooklyn, New York, was a larger-than-life figure in the world of professional wrestling. Known for his imposing physical presence and infectious charisma, Shad made a name for himself as one half of the popular WWE tag team, Crime Time, alongside his partner JTG The Duo. With their street-smart personas and undeniable charm, quickly became fan favorites, infusing WWE's tag team division with a refreshing mix of humor and high-energy antics. Their sharp wit and natural chemistry made them stand out, and in the earning them a special place in the hearts of fans during the mid-2000s. Crime Time's entertaining antics, paired with their undeniable talent, resulted in memorable moments that continue to resonate with WWE fans to this day. However, Shad's life was tragically cut short when he passed away on May 17, 2020, at the age of 39, following a heartbreaking drowning incident at Venice Beach, California. While swimming with his 10-year-old son, Shad was caught in a powerful rip current that swept them both out to sea. In an act of extraordinary selflessness and courage, Shad instructed lifeguards to prioritize saving his son, ensuring his child's safety before his own. Tragically, Shad was pulled under by the relentless current and did not resurface. His heroic actions are a testament to his character, a father who chose his son's safety above all else, demonstrating unparalleled love and bravery in the face of danger. The loss of Shad Gaspard left an indelible mark on the wrestling community and fans across the world. Tributes poured in, not just honoring his achievements in the ring, but celebrating his kindness, integrity, and his legacy as a devoted father. His ultimate sacrifice continues to inspire, and his memory lives on, not only through his contributions to professional wrestling, but through the lasting impact of his selflessness, love, and courage. Jake "The Snake" Roberts, born Aurelian Smith Jr. on May 30, 1955, is a name that reverberates through the annals of professional wrestling. His career is one of both triumph and tragedy, filled with complex challenges and moments of brilliance that have shaped his legacy. Known for his psychological mastery in the ring, Roberts captivated audiences with his chilling promos, cerebral wrestling style, and unpredictable persona. Yet, his story is much more than the character he portrayed on television. Outside the squared circle, Jake Roberts' journey was fraught with personal demons, including addiction, health struggles, and battles against the physical toll of a grueling career. Despite the darkness that surrounded his personal life, Roberts emerged as a symbol of redemption, proving that resilience and determination can overcome even the most insurmountable odds. The rise of Jake the Snake. Roberts in WWE. Jake Roberts' entry into the world of professional wrestling was not a glamorous one. Born into the wrestling family of Grizzly Smith, Roberts was introduced to the business at a young age. However, it was his time in the WWE, then WWF, in the 1980s and 1990s that solidified his status as one of the most influential wrestlers of his generation. Unlike the larger-than-life figures that dominated the spotlight at the time, Roberts thrived on a psychological approach to wrestling. His calm demeanor, paired with his unmatched storytelling skills, created a mystique around his character. The introduction of his pet python, Damien, elevated his persona, and his ability to manipulate both his opponents and the audience became his signature trait. Roberts was part of some of the most memorable feuds of the era, including rivalries with Macho Man Randy Savage, The Ultimate Warrior, and Ted DiBiase. His mind games and eerie promos added depth to these storylines, cementing him as a top-tier heel. Fans feared him as much as they admired him, and his in-ring style, which didn't rely on flashy moves but rather on psychological tactics, set him apart from many of his peers. The Snake's personal struggles, addiction, and the wrestling life. Despite his professional success, Jake Roberts' personal life began to unravel in the midst of his wrestling fame. Like many other wrestlers of his time, Roberts turned to substances to cope with the physical and emotional toll of the business. The travel schedule, coupled with the physical strain of wrestling night after night, led many wrestlers down a dark path, and Roberts was no exception. For years, Roberts struggled with addiction to alcohol and drugs, a battle that severely impacted his wrestling career and personal life. His once promising career began to take a back seat as his substance abuse issues worsened. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, Roberts had become a shadow of his former self. unable to keep up with the demands of the wrestling business and losing his once legendary presence in the ring. His addiction had not only taken a physical toll, but had also affected his mental health, creating a cycle of self-doubt and despair that seemed unbreakable. The stroke that changed everything. In 2002, just when it seemed that Roberts' life and career might be irreparably damaged, he suffered a stroke that changed everything. The stroke was a devastating blow, both physically and emotionally, and left Roberts with significant health challenges. For a long time, his future in wrestling appeared uncertain. The stroke further compounded his struggles, and many wondered if Roberts would ever be able to recover, let alone return to the public eye. However, despite the severity of the stroke and the long road to recovery, Roberts refused to give up. His physical limitations didn't stop him from staying involved in the wrestling world, but his health continued to be a serious concern. At this point, Roberts' journey became one not just about overcoming addiction, but about finding a way to survive through one of the most difficult periods of his life. He would come to discover that the road to recovery was not just physical, but emotional and mental as well. The battle against COVID-19 and health complications. In recent years, Roberts' health continued to be a major issue, particularly as he battled COVID-19 on 3 separate occasions. Each infection exacerbated his pre-existing lung conditions, which included chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, and emphysema. These conditions had already made breathing difficult for Roberts, but the impact of the virus pushed his body to the limit. In a candid interview with the New York Post, Roberts opened up about his ongoing struggles with COVID-19. He explained that the virus left him needing oxygen therapy for over 18 months. "COVID hit me hard," Roberts said. "After the 3rd time, I was on oxygen for about a year and a half. The toll it took on his lungs made day-to-day life a struggle, and Roberts frequently required assistance from oxygen tanks just to breathe properly. The combination of the virus and his long-standing respiratory issues meant that Roberts' appearances in AEW, All Elite Wrestling, where he had been working as a manager, became less frequent. Despite the challenges, Roberts remained determined to keep fighting. He spoke openly about his ongoing health battles, refusing to let his physical limitations define him. His story became one of perseverance in the face of daunting health issues, and his honesty about his struggles only deepened the respect fans had for him. The role of Diamond Dallas Page in Roberts' redemption. While Roberts' health challenges were formidable, his true redemption story began in 2012 when he reached out to his close friend, Diamond Dallas Page, DDP. Page Kalwerdale, who had achieved success with his DDP yoga program, had also struggled with personal demons in his past and understood the toll addiction could take. He invited Roberts to live with him, offering not just a place to stay, but a chance for the two to work together on getting Roberts sober and healthy. The transformation was not easy, and the journey towards sobriety was long and difficult. Roberts' body had been ravaged by years of abuse, and his mental health had been severely impacted. However, with Page's guidance and the support of DDP Yoga, Roberts slowly began to rebuild his life. The process was documented in the 2015 film The Resurrection of Jake the Snake, which followed Roberts' recovery and showed how the power of friendship and perseverance could change a life. Through his own efforts and the structure of DDP Yoga, Roberts managed to achieve sobriety and regain his confidence. His recovery story became an inspiration to many, showing that even after hitting rock bottom, it is possible to turn one's life around. In 2014, Roberts' achievements were recognized when he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. His Hall of Fame speech, filled with emotion, was a reflection of his gratitude for the second chance he had been given, iconic moments, and legendary rivalries. Despite the personal struggles, Jake Roberts' wrestling career remains one of the most celebrated in history. His ability to tell a story in the ring, using psychological tactics rather than brute strength, made him a unique talent in a business filled with larger-than-life characters. His work with Damien the Snake, especially during his rivalry with Macho Man Randy Savage, is one of the most iconic moments in wrestling history. The sight of Roberts unleashing his snake on Savage, allowing it to bite him live on television, shocked audiences and cemented Roberts as one of the top villains of his era. His feud with the Ultimate Warrior, another major rivalry, was cut short when Warrior left the company abruptly, leaving Roberts without an opponent. This situation left lingering tension between the two, which finally came to a head at the 2014 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony. Despite the animosity, Roberts chose not to focus on past conflicts and instead celebrated his own achievements during this momentous event. A new chapter. Jake Roberts in AEW. In 2020, Jake Roberts began a new chapter of his career when he signed with All Elite Wrestling, AEW. Although his in-ring days were behind him, Roberts returned to television as a manager for Lance Archer, one of AEW's most formidable talents. His return was met with excitement, as fans were eager to see the Snake back in action, even if it was in a managerial role. In AEW, Roberts once again showcased his unparalleled promo skills, delivering chilling and compelling monologues that helped elevate the character of Lance Archer. His presence added depth to the storylines he was involved in, and his ability to manipulate both the audience and the talent he managed remained as sharp as ever. However, Roberts' health continued to limit his screen time, and the crowded AEW roster made it difficult for him to have the same level of involvement as before. Despite the setbacks, Roberts remains optimistic about his future in AEW, and he continues to be a valuable asset to the company. He has expressed frustration with how some of the talent, like Lance Archer, hasn't been given the opportunity to fully realize their potential, but his commitment to the business is unwavering. A legacy of resilience. Jake the Snake. Roberts' legacy in professional wrestling is one of complexity and resilience. His ability to craft intricate, psychologically driven storylines, his use of the DDT as a finishing move, and his memorable rivalries with legends like Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior have secured his place in wrestling history. However, it is his personal journey, marked by addiction, health battles, and a relentless will to overcome, that makes his legacy even more powerful. Roberts' story serves as an inspiration to anyone who has faced adversity. His ability to rise from the depths of addiction, survive a stroke, and endure serious health complications is a testament to his inner strength. Today, Jake Roberts remains an influential figure in professional wrestling, still working in AEW and continuing to inspire future generations of wrestlers. His journey is far from over, but it has already shown that redemption is possible, no matter how difficult the road may be. Jake Roberts' story is one of resilience, showing that with the right support, determination, and a refusal to quit, anyone can overcome the darkest chapters of their life.